Hey guys, this is Daniel Cumberland, and today we're going to talk a little bit about critical race theory. So to start things off, I wanted to talk about the history behind critical race theory. So this first quote is just kind of talking about where critical race theory, or CRT, came from. And so before CRT, there was CLS, which was the Critical Legal Studies. And they had developed some significant insights about how the legal processes worked and stuff like that. But they struggled to adequately address the struggles of people of color. And so that's where the first meetings of CRT came from, was kind of the lacking of the CLS. This second quote just kind of talks about some of the challenges in education and critical race theory. Just kind of giving us some insights on how race and racism in education kind of tie back into CRT. This second slide, I wanted to talk about some of the unconscious biases, which CRT kind of ties into. And the first of those is microaggressions, which are subtle insults. And the thing about microaggressions is that a lot of the time, people don't say them with the intent of harm. It's just been so normalized and kind of culturally that these are things people say and don't realize the impact behind them. So it's important to kind of look into that in yourself and recognize those things. The second quote kind of talks about how to develop a critical race methodology. And so it kind of defines the foundation of critical race theory. Just kind of tying back into that again. And this third slide goes into the CRT pedagogy, I believe it said. And reading it straight is a little confusing, but essentially this quote is talking about how every room you walk in has an inherent bias. And that might not be on purpose, it's just kind of whoever sets it up. But as teachers, this is important because when we develop classrooms, we want to ensure that we make spaces that are inherently educational and safe for everyone. So it's one of those things that a lot of people don't think about as something they're doing consciously. But as teachers, we will have the responsibility to be conscious about these things as we develop a classroom culture. And this last slide is just some sources, kind of where everything came from. So that's about it. Thank you for your time.